So you want to know how to grow a YouTube channel. For some reason, you decided that my video was the best video to grow your channel. Now, why am I saying that? You know, some people might be like, well, you're not that bad. You seem like a semi-intelligent dude, but in reality, y'all are probably like, yeah, this kid's kind of dumb. But I can make an argument real quick that I say I do know how to make a YouTube channel, because even though you can go through my upload history and you can see how inconsistent it has been on my channel, and the videos I do produce are pretty lackluster in quality, even compared to what I used to do 2 years ago. Though when I do upload the videos and they actually do have like the skilled edits, like, or at least not skilled, but like the more skilled edits, they are better, they're more fluid. I do know my way around the programs and editing, but I guess you lack of better words, I'm a little lazy now with YouTube. So how am I the person to sit here and tell you how to grow a successful YouTube channel? Well, I say my argument is that for some sort of reason, even though I have been posting totally inconsistently, I have, ever since my last milestone video was 200 subscribers. And that's where I hit, honestly, a huge jump straight away. Actually, I don't remember if that was 100 subscribers or 200 subscribers, but either way, we're coming around 300 subscribers, and I try to do some projection mapping, and if I honestly sat down and really grinded it out, made some videos that I know you guys would watch, or at least hopefully pick up some traction, that I could hit 300 subscribers within 3 weeks. That's how many subscribers I've been constantly getting, and I don't know what it is or what you guys find entertaining about me, but I'm super thankful for it. So, but the thing is that I have gone through periods when I was doing everything right, where I was seeing tons of growth in a short amount of time. Now, obviously, I'm not above 1,000 subscribers. You know, you can't say I haven't seen tons of growth. But I've been on YouTube for coming up on 8 years now this July. So I have never hit over 1,000 subscribers on a gaming channel. So this is a lot to me. You know, honestly, over 300 people is a lot, and I have 274 subscribers as of this video, or as of the recording of this. So this is still a lot of people, and I think I know the trick. Well, I do know the trick, and honestly, if you've watched these videos before, you're going to hear the same thing. But I'm going to tell you from the insider's perspective, to the most honest way I can, that this is how you do it. Now, one word, honest to God, one word: effort. Now, a lot of people would like to add effort and perseverance, but perseverance takes effort. Effort is kind of like the epitome of all words, like work ethic wise, because it just takes everything and throws it all into one. If you have a good effort, you have a good work ethic, you have a good perseverance, you have a good goal, you have determination. Effort is just the godsend word that the people that wrote the English language and made the English dictionary got lazy of describing all these different attributes and made it all into one thing. So what I can recommend is that you need to find something that you want to do. You need to find something that you're passionate about. You need to find something that you know you don't have an issue with sitting down for maybe an hour a day and talking about for 30 minutes straight, and then editing about it for 30 minutes. So once you find that, then you're ready for the equipment stage. As soon as you find what you want to drive yourself about, what you want to create your channel about. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go into how to create a YouTube channel, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, you want to brand yourself properly, come up with a unique name. I tell everybody, if you come up with a name, search it in the YouTube search bar and filter channels to see how many different channels come up. And if no channels come up, take that name. If one channel comes up, you really have to see what their content's like and how many views they're pulling. If a ton of channels pull up, please pick another name, because you will not pull traction. That was the issue with a lot of different channels I've made. I remember the most unique one I've had. Well, not the most unique one, but the one I originally started, K&K Studios. That's a charity now, which I feel like I'm entitled to some compensation, because at the time of making that channel, almost 9 years ago, I made the channel, or not 9, 8 years ago. I googled it. I googled the name. I was a totally unique name. It stood for Kane and Keaton Studios, because my little brother, and that whole backstory behind that channel name. But anyway, that's what it stood for, and we're pretty stoked about it. And I had that name unique to me, to where if you search K&K Studios on YouTube, you would only find me for about 1.5 to 2 years. And then a charity came out also named K&K Studios, and because it's a charity, I'm not dissing them because they're a charity. You know, it grew a lot of traction and overcame me. So that's what you're going to have to deal with. So once you're past making that, you need to get to the equipment stage. Now, obviously, you don't want to be recording on your grandma's Nokia. So if you're sitting there and grandma's asking for her phone back because you're recording a video, you need to step up your equipment. Honestly, most kids these days have iPhones and Galaxies. Those are sufficient enough cameras if you want to start something with cameras. But if you want to get into the gaming area, two things I can recommend having immediately. A computer. Now, it doesn't need to be a god tier computer. Even the most basic computer can handle editing software and high level editing, but it's just the render times that'll kill you. Like, your computer's going to be useless for about 6.5 hours for a 5-minute video, but it'll be able to run, you know, do the high quality stuff. Now, that's one thing a lot of people say, like with Sony Vegas, like, oh, you need a beefy computer to run it. You know, you actually, to do the editing, don't need that strong of a computer. Just 8 gigs of RAM and even Intel integrated graphics will do. That's what I ran for a long time. It's just brutal on render time. That's all it is. It's just brutal on render time. Just as long as you're cool with leaving your computer, you're cool with that. And I recommend getting a capture card. Now, obviously, when you search up capture card, because of how well it is, and honestly, it is the best capture card, Elgato is the one that comes up, but Elgato is not cheap. I personally have only gone Elgato, but I know a few people that have gone with a different route, and I'm going to here tell you the second best one, and you can look it up, and they don't make them anymore, but you can still buy them because of how much Elgato trashed them, was the Roxio Game Capture. I remember when this thing first came out, it was hyped. Honestly, the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro, I think is their last one they made, is far superior in functionality-wise than the Elgato, but just the Elgato has so much more quality than the Roxio. It's, you know, just a world different. I'm pretty sure the Roxio Game Capture can still do 1080 60, but like my Elgato HD 60p can do, I think, up to 1440p 60 if I upscaled it. But I don't have the console to support that, so it kind of doesn't do that. It stays at 1080p 60. But the Roxio has all these different inputs for headsets and stuff. It's just a lot more user-friendly. It's a little intimidating to look at. If you look up a picture, because there's a lot of wires, like coaxial in and out, all this different stuff, red and yellow wires. But don't worry, Google it, know what you want, and get that. It's a lot cheaper than getting an Elgato. So once you get that, now you're trying to record your video. And honestly, the recording video is not... You know, that's just kind of up to you on how you want to do that. I'm not going to tell you how to record a video. That's all on you. But once you get that, it's time for editing. Now, this is the part that gets me. I'm always okay with recording a video, but it's editing it that gets me. And a lot of my friends that used to do YouTube, and I convinced them to do YouTube, always said that they don't like hearing their own voice. Now, that's something you need to stop right now, because you will go nowhere if you hate hearing your own voice. You will not be able to make any good videos if you hate hearing your own voice. I was lucky enough by the time I got some high-level editing software, you know, before I even started editing videos, I was already on YouTube for 5 years, and I got used to hearing my own voice back. So, but the thing is that I get bored of editing videos, unless it's something I'm truly passionate about. And what I mean by that is because my thought process is, I recorded the video, I already know what's happening, there's no entertainment about it. But then I'll go through spurts where it's like, no, I'm here to entertain you guys, and that's the truth. So get over that and persevere through the video, render high quality, and then you're going to have to make yourself a thumbnail, get some thumbnail skills. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to make good thumbnails. Honestly, YouTube is your best school. YouTube is your best school for YouTube. So guys, I know this has been a longer video, and probably longer than what you wanted, and I know I've gone off on a few tangents, but let's start bringing it back. In summary, how to create a successful YouTube channel is all about effort. You only get what you give. Obviously, I haven't been growing a whole lot because I haven't been posting a whole lot. So I'm not going to expect to see high numbers when I'm not producing high quality videos, and then when I'm not producing videos, and then when I do produce them, they're not the most up quality of videos. But I'm starting to get my drive back for YouTube, so this is why I'm here. If you guys are wondering where the Ori Let's Play went, I had to wipe my computer because I installed an SSD, and that hard drive was just needed a wipe because it was almost 6 years old. So it's never been wiped before. So now I'm running an SSD, and sadly I forgot to turn on cloud saving on Steam. So I have to go through and replay and get all the way to the point of where I'm at in the Let's Play. But I've been really busy with work, so I just haven't had time to sit down and actually play it. And hopefully I didn't mess up my recording because my computer just went to sleep. Alright. So guys, all in all, I hope you learned something today. Let me know if you did, and leave a like if this did help you, but truly leave a dislike. I'm honestly asking for a dislike if this does not help. And please don't just leave a dislike just because you got intimidated by price. Now this stuff isn't cheap. If you don't have already, especially if you just don't have the computer, YouTube's really pricey to get in. That's a big price wall to get in if you don't have the computer. Though a phone will suffice with some editing apps. I'm pretty sure on the Google Play Store, if you have Android, there's a couple editing apps. And there is one for Apple that I don't know what it is anymore. It's like iMovie or something. But sadly, YouTube's personal app, YouTube Video Creator or whatever it was for the iPhone, it sucks they stopped supporting it. I'm really upset about it because that was my favorite one. That's what a lot of people used. It was so user-friendly. But then when the iPhone 7s came out, they just kind of stopped supporting it. Alright guys, I'm going to finally wrap it up here. Again, leave a like if you learned something. And even if you're new and you found this video, don't be afraid to subscribe. And I honestly don't blame you if you don't want to. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more videos. And I'm still a Call of Duty player at heart. So if you're into COD, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.
Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it wrong? Life's too short.